Mammoth Cave National Park became home to one of the hottest stories of the time, making national headlines with the story of a man named Floyd Collins who became trapped under a collapsed portion of a cave while exploring for a new tourist attraction. WBKO's Adam Ferguson traveled to Mammoth Cave to learn more about an exclusive tour celebrating Collins' life.
Mammoth Cave National Park is celebrating 100 years of history through a limited-time tour taking place in February. The tour regales the story of Floyd Collins, a cave explorer made famous by his entrapment and eventual death within Sand Cave 100 years ago.
Like his back is against a rock wall. There's rock walls on his chest. You know, like he said, hard to even wiggle your shoulders. He's got his lamp tips over while he's struggling, so his light goes out. So now he's in pitch black, just clawing and stuff. Imagine being like that for 24 hours before the person realizes you're even need help.
Tickets were distributed via a lottery system for the exclusive event. Out of the 3,671 tickets that were requested, only 320 people were chosen to take part in the tour and enter Crystal Cave, a section of Mammoth Cave discovered by Collins that hasn't been publicly toured since the 1960s.
By that time, hundreds of people are gathered around here. They decide we need to dig a rescue shaft down to him. They probably missed it by about 5 feet. Instead of coming out under him where the rock was pinning his leg, they come out just above where his head was. Now they did come out into this, but this was day 17, and they see him and he's gone. He had passed away.
Other notable features on the tour include stops at the entrance to Sand Cave where media from across the country gathered to watch and report on the famous incident, his home, and his grave, where he was ultimately laid to rest after his family was finally able to retrieve his body.
They began to raise money. They began to travel around and talk to people about what had happened. And after a couple of months, they raised enough money to reopen the rescue shaft, get their brother out, get Floyd out, and have a proper funeral for him over on their farm.
Reporting from Mammoth Cave, Adam Ferguson, WBKO News.
In the 100 years since his death, Collins has been remembered both locally and in pop culture. Currently, a musical retelling of the Floyd Collins story is set to make its Broadway debut in March.